there are basically two constellations of information that you teach when you teach singing. There's kind of the posture, alignment, breathing, support. And so by support I mean how you stand so that you can take in breath and be the most efficient kind of if you will, mechanism that you can be. And then as you inhale, what expands and what stays still. And the idea would be that you don't want to bring pressure directly to bear on the area of your body, on the larynx and the neck, that would result in diminution of the beauty of your sound, which is anytime you add a lot of pressure here, it's going to be like a string player pressing too hard on the bow. You know, what you do is both a matter of balance and velocity of the breath. It's both of those things. And that's the support part of it, is that you stand well, you take the breath in a relaxed and easy way, and then you direct the breath outwards by use of the muscles of the belly, the abdomen, the back. You're actually controlling the surrounding musculature to the diaphragm with the exhale. So the support refers completely to the phase of exhalation. There's another element to support that is talked about but not necessarily so much, and that's sort of something called, that I call tension displacement, which means that when you are exerting yourself in an abnormally vigorous way, which some kinds of singing, if you're singing over a 100-piece orchestra and they're kind of right in the same area where you are, you got to do something. I mean, it's not enough just to stand up and look beautiful. You're going to have to invest yourself. And in that case, sometimes you place tension in parts of your body at a great distance away from the voice and then release that tension with the inhale. For instance, you might grip with one buttock, or you might grip the floor with your toes, or you might make a big gesture that would give you a release. There are a lot of things that you can do. And then it all, of course, has to be not visible to the public in a way that's distracting, or if you're doing an operatic character, it has to correspond to what the character would do. But there's that posture breathing support thing, and then the other constellation of information has to do with vowels and resonance, which means where do I mainly feel my voice when I sing? And the answer to that ought to be not in the throat, but in the cavities of the mouth and the sinuses in the head, because if your throat is really free out of the way, you'll have a lot of sensations of resonance there, and those higher partials or higher resonances are what carry you into the hall. So, and the frustrating part of it is that the vowels resonance placement aspect of singing and the posture breathing support part of the equation are somewhat at odds with each other, because when you're here, you're in your head. When you're thinking about resonance, you're in your head. So you will tend to neglect the breathing things, and vice versa. When you're thinking about, oh, I'm getting all this great breath going and all this power from my body, it has a way of kind of pulling your voice down closer toward what you're doing. So you're always kind of trying to have those two things, those two elements exist in equilibrium.